Hello friends, have you done a lot of shopping lately? Did you buy all those goods because you derived acquisition utility from them or because you derived transactional utility from them? I'm Ruhi'slearnings and I'm here recording day 5 of my journey from being a banker to an entrepreneur. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel if not done yet. Behavioral economics is a subject I'm absolutely fascinated with. Lot of traction, lot of literature has been written about it in the last 2.5 decades. So what's the difference? Traditional economics believes that we humans take rational economic decisions. Behavioral finance says that besides looking at the traditional economic factors, we also need insight in neurosciences, in psychology, in organizational behavior, law, to understand the consumer, to understand a human economic decision-making process. Let me explain this difference through the example of a very famous economic theory, the theory of utility. Now, theory of utility or utility theory says that all of us try to derive consumer surplus. What is consumer surplus? If I want to buy something, I'll buy that particular good or service if I feel that the utility I derive from having that good or service is more than the opportunity cost I'm giving up to acquire that service or that good. For example, I'm really thirsty. I see a shop that is selling water bottle at ₹50. I'll buy that water bottle and quench my thirst in case my utility to quench my thirst is more than the opportunity cost of ₹50 for me. Now, how does it work in behavioral finance? Behavioral finance or behavioral economics says that I not only have to look at the utility theory, but I also have to look at transactional utility. Let me extend this example. Let's say I'm going hiking and I'm really thirsty. I see a shop there, a small shop that is selling the same water bottle for ₹100. Because I'm thirsty and the opportunity cost of ₹100 is, let's say, not much for me, I will pay that ₹100 and buy that water bottle. But I will feel ripped off. RIP, ripped off. That is a term that is used in behavioral economics. Now, let's say I continue hiking and just few steps, I see another shop that is selling the same water bottle for ₹5 this time. Now I'm no longer thirsty because I've already had 2 water bottles, right? 2 bottles of water. But I will still feel like buying it, and maybe I will buy it simply because I see it as a good bargain. That is called as transactional utility. Human behavior, human psychology comes into the play here. There are, again, a lot of things that we can talk about it. The example that I gave in the acquisition utility versus transactional utility, that particular terms are there in the chapter on mental accounting in behavioral economics chapter. Do you think people would be interested in making a detailed course on the topic of behavioral economics? If yes, please do leave the answer in the chat column or in the comment section. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel. As a RM, I have seen so many examples of being able to sell things simply because I could give transactional utility to my customers. It's a good time to enter. Every time we say that to our customer as a relationship manager, that the markets are at a good position. It's a good time to enter the market. Or take this loan because there is a processing fee waiver that is being offered. All of that is because we are trying to create transactional utility for the customer. If we understand these terms a little better, I'm sure it will make us better salespersons and also, while I'm buying something, a better consumer. So hope to see you tomorrow for the next session, the next talk. But in the meantime, do not forget to subscribe.